Could I request Mr. Ravi Gururaj, TiE President, to come on stage, please?
Good morning. I think we've got a few slides, if we can get those up. Great. Sure. Okay, so this is an introduction to TiE, for those of you who are not familiar with TiE. We're delighted to be partnering with IESA on this very important initiative, and I'll tell you in a couple of slides from now why we believe this is really important. I think, across the board, all of you are believers in IoT, and it's going to be huge. Clearly, the opportunity is massive. But, we've grown a lot in India as well. You'll see the statistics there. I think Som pointed this out, 420 or 500 to almost 1,000 in the past year since we've been doing the survey. And that's amazing. I think, they will have a new URL all of you can go to where you can take a look at these 1,000 companies. I've been through them, very exciting companies in all different sectors. I think, that eye chart just shows you kind of the depth and the breadth of companies available. But let me tell you this. Let me give you a little bit of a sobering thought. IoT is hard. And, why do I say it's hard? It's actually, an IoT product is harder than hardware, and hardware itself is hard. It's possibly a combination in almost all cases of a cloud product of some kind. You'll have to build APIs that connect to the cloud. You'll have to figure out connectivity, stay alive throughout the sessions. You'll have to figure out both local and cloud storage of various kinds. You'll have to figure out a mobile app possibly that will have to interact with your device. So you'll have to build that element into it. You'll have to do some analytics in the cloud and build a portal that your admins will have to use. You'll have to then build the hardware and over-the-air updates. It's just complex, right? It's not just a piece of hardware. If you're an IoT company, you're a SaaS company, you're a cloud company, you're a mobile app company, you're a hardware company, all rolled into one, and you have to have some intelligence there too now. At the edge, you're starting to see intelligent software, right? So you'll have to throw some ML and AI in there, and that's why the bar is so high. The other thing about the bar is you need to have great design, because just as with any other new product today, the world is flat, so people will walk away if the product's not great out of the box. So the design has to be awesome. The out-of-box experience has to be incredible. And you'll have to price it at consumer electronics pricing. People expect that. Practically, they expect that today, because they just compare it with the best-of-breed consumer electronics they see, and they say, hey, why isn't it priced like that? And guess what? They want industrial-grade, carrier-grade quality, right? So you have the best of all worlds, in some sense, building an IoT product. But that's what's, the challenge is what's caused us to create these forums. And that's why we're here at IoT Next, to understand how to get past those hurdles. I wanted to thank our 3 co-chairs who've been working tirelessly over the last 3 years to bring this together. I think, we owe them a big round of applause, all 3 of them. I wanted to thank IESA for their partnership. Actually, TiE is really all about entrepreneurship. And while we bring some elements of, the hardware business, it's really IESA and the depth of their membership that bring that element to the table. That's a key element, obviously, and thank you for your partnership there. I think the other thing I wanted to point out was we've already started mentoring companies, and, in addition to doing the directory, but also the think tank aspect of this event. It's not just an event in my mind, it's actually bringing the community together to understand what we need to impact on the policy side, in the platforms, in terms of assistance and accelerators for the companies in the ecosystem, understanding how to make connects happen so that it's much more efficient to build an IoT product out of India. I think that's what the forum is trying to achieve, is trying to hit that, bring the community together at events, workshops, at various roundtables, bring together a showcase, not just in the booth outside, but through the directory, but also bring together all the elements needed to make the industry go forward. So, I think we look forward to working with all of you going forward. None of this would be possible, obviously, without the help of all our sponsors. And, on behalf of the IoT Forum and IESA, I'd like to thank all the sponsors. These are some of the TiE sponsors that we have on an annual basis, but for this specific event, we have really received a lot of support from across the industry. And so thank you to all of you. I won't name anybody specifically, but we have 2 slides full of sponsors. It's a reflection both of the impact this event has had, the momentum this industry segment now has, and the interest the larger companies have in supporting the ecosystem. So thank you all. Look forward to a wonderful day here today. I hope all of you enjoy the tracks, and it's a very productive day, and please stay engaged. It's not just about this event and today and tomorrow, but it's about staying engaged throughout the year with the IoT Forum, both TiE Bangalore and IESA. Thank you.